Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly. And I've got a good one for you today because people are on a recession diet right now. And I am in Huntington Harbor on the Back Bay. Thor, not no relation to Dan. Anyways, Thor said, go to Huntington Harbor again. So I'm on the backside, something different for you guys. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And today we have a sponsor, Patriot Gold. Look, I got a new umbrella too. So it's pouring rain right now. And I love coming back here because this is just a side that people just don't see. So first things first, guys, consumer sentiment is off, but it's changing the way that people buy food. And think about this. People are on a recession diet. And one thing that we've seen and that history tells us over time when there is an economic downturn is how people spend money differently. There's a couple of factors right now that are dramatically affecting this. And the first thing is, in leaner times, people, don't buy name brand products. They don't buy, Bird's Eye. They buy the local market brand, and that's just what they do. They don't buy Jiffy peanut butter. They buy the store brand. So with that being said, you're seeing that more and more, but it's also the quantity and the size, and people are buying less right now. And my friends in the UK taught me something that has saved me an absolute boatload of money, and it's absolutely saved me a fortune. When I would go to Costco and spend $500 in food, and then realize that half of the vegetables would go bad, and certain meats, and you know, sandwich stuff and things like that, cheese and things like that, being the bachelor, and it would just go bad. So it's kind of cool when you go by these boats and you see the traps, and that boat back there with all the seats, the yellow one, that's one of those Catalina boats that would be hell to go across the ocean in, but that's what people do. So people are cutting back right now, and they're not spending the money that they've spent in years gone by, but it's changing. And the one thing that's really dramatic right now is the $20 an hour uh, wage that started here in California, where all fast food workers make $20 an hour. Because, I've told you guys this. I've had people walk up to me and say, hey, I'm getting the $20 an hour. And she worked in an auto parts store. And it makes it so that profitability, hey, let's trim prices, let's lower cost, let's lower the price of merchandise, let's offer 2 for 1, things like that you can't do when you've got to pay everybody $20 an hour to work there. And it has been an absolute disaster since that took place last April. And there's been a lot of studies on this. But the problem with it is that other people want this in their industry, so you have to compete with that. Now, you get some businesses like In-N-Out Hamburger who still, great quality, great price, but I hate it because the burgers have gotten smaller, and you have to order a double double, which is 2 patties, or a 3x3 or a 4x4 to make it like a real burger. And, who wants to do that? I don't know. I don't know. But people are not going out. People are giving up on going out for, um, even special occasions, anniversaries, birthdays, and things like that. They're just cutting back all the way around. And it's a big deal, guys. It really, really is, because it's affecting all these businesses that are going to go out of business. And, we're starting to see how this is starting to have a major effect on people. And you can sit there and say, oh, no, it's not. It is. It is. It is. It is. You know, you've got places like Target. Do you guys think boycotts work? Seriously, do you think, oh my gosh, we're going to boycott Target? Well, Target is getting rid of its DEI program, and now they're subject to a 40-day boycott to fight the fact that they're getting rid of DEI. And will this work? Will this make you go shop at Target? I mean, either you're for that or you're against it. If you're against it and people are boycotting it, you're like, well, good luck with that. So there's that. You're seeing all these different stores that are having success in really, really weird ways. Foot Locker. Think about this. Foot Locker, which I have always thought of as an expensive shoe store. Well, they realized that they had really good success. Think about this. Say profits are off a ton, sales are off a ton, but where they've had success is smaller stores that offer less merchandise. So they're going to open up 80 new stores in 2025 with the smaller footprint. Now, one thing that I absolutely love is when you go to Target, they have these Target mini stores. They have the same exact merchandise, but instead of having, 14 rows of clothes, they've got two. They've got the coffee, they've got the cheese, they've got the meats, they've got everything. It's all self-checkout, but it's much faster, and it's just easier to navigate the stores. Those are, I think, are great. But, let me know what you think about that. But you're starting to see all these different changes in the economy, and especially in restaurants. And, you know, Best Buy, think about this. Best Buy is blaming their profit margin on the tariff situation, which is a complete lie, and it's a joke. Think about it. Sales in 2024 were off. Profits were off for them. Listen to this number, 61%. Sales were off 6.6%, but you want to blame, hey, we're not going to make any money because of tariffs. Who believes that stuff? The merchandise is in the store, method actor. You don't have, come on, what are you doing right now? So you're going to sit there and say that we're not making money because of tariffs. Again, don't believe these lies. Don't believe these lies. And again, you want to get rid of the tariff shenanigans with your own company, make something here. Make part of it here. That's what Apple did. Think about it. Honda, hey, we're going to make cars here in 2028. Okay, guys, it's 3 years from now, and they don't have tariffs to deal with right now. Think about that. You could make a deal. You could do this. Best Buy is doomed, guys. I really think that. No longer do people wait out on Black Friday and stay out all night and have to have this or that. Everybody wants the best deal. And what do? What does everybody do? Is they sit there and they search and search and search and search for the best price on anything that they want to buy. So, to give you an idea, in the background there, that is the old lighthouse that was sold. God, that thing was really cool. It was sold to a fireman for $350,000, and he converted it, the lighthouse, to a house, and now it's like $4 million. This was like 25, oh gosh, maybe 30 years ago he did that. But you're going to see this more and more, guys. It's going to take place. I mean, you're not going to be able to lie your way out of this. Either you're making money or you're not. There's a lot of companies that are not making money. There's a tremendous amount of layoffs coming in every sector right now, and people need to get themselves ready for that and understand the severity of the layoffs and what's coming. There's a lot more to cover on this. Let's talk about our sponsor, Patriot Gold Group. Wow. When you look at banks like Morgan Stanley that says gold is going to go to $31.50 an ounce, still my favorite is Bank of America right now. They anticipate $3,500 an ounce to $4,000 an ounce for gold. The best place to buy gold is Patriot Gold Group. #1 rated for 9 years in a row. Contact them today, 888-330-1431. Let them know that I allegedly sent you. But guys, think about this. They've got 401ks, no fee for life IRAs. They've done over $1 billion in transactions. Contact them today. The best customer service. But look at everything that's going on in the world. Are we going to audit Fort Knox? Are they shipping gold back from London? Come on, man. Let's figure it out. But get yourself ready, because one thing that's going to happen, even with all the crypto getting cut down, gold is holding high. So contact Patriot Gold today, 888-330-1431. Get a free investor guide. They'll answer all your questions today. Now, one thing that is in the news all the time right now are layoffs. So we talked about 2025 being the layoff festival, but man, oh man, does it not end. I really want you to think about this. If you're in one of these positions and you get laid off, I am telling you, you really want to consider these buyouts that they're offering. The next one is the Department of Education. They're offering people $25,000 to step down in thousands of positions right now and not get fired. They're going to start firing people. Linda McMahon's going to come in and they're going to gut that place. So if you could get 25 grand and get some type of severance package and get an insurance agreement and keep, get out of there and get a new job, I would look at that. I really, really would. Because the next one is Veterans Affairs. Now, here's the one thing. I totally believe this because I heard it was 50, then I heard it was 80. Now I have it confirmed at 83,000. 83,000 people with Veterans Affairs are going to lose their jobs. And they say 1 in 4 people that work there are veterans. That's sad. I don't want to see anybody lose their job. But what they're doing is complete cost cutting and efficiency. And people are furious over this, but 83,000 people are going to lose their jobs in Veterans Affairs. I'm telling you guys, if you get offered some type of severance package, you don't have to just say yes to it. You can sit there and negotiate and ask for more. Hey, I want the insurance for 3 years, and I know you offered me 20, but I want 50. Oh, we can't do that, Dan. No way. Well, okay. You're just going to fire me and let me sue you guys? I'll sue you first, Ted. No. Let's figure. We can get you 35,000 and a year and a half. Okay, I'll take it. Start with that, guys. Okay, everybody. This is lean and mean, churn and burn. If you knew there was a hurricane coming, you would prepare. There is a hurricane coming in the economy, guys. There is an earthquake, tsunami, tornado, whatever you want to call it. It's coming, and people don't want to see that. But the best thing they can do is get rid of people right now. ABC News, which is laughable and, not respectable right now. ABC News is getting rid of 483 executives inside the offices right now. Guys, that is crazy right now. 483 more people. Again, it just keeps adding up. It's thousands of people. Every day we talk about massive layoffs that are brand new. We're not repeating ourselves. We're not doing anything that you haven't already heard. This is all new stuff. But wow, this is just going on and on and on and on. So let me know what you think, guys, because it's just a matter of time until everybody realizes, gets on the same page. You've got, a recession diet for people. You just got to cut back. You got to cut back. A lot of people write me and tell me that they're not traveling. They're doing more staycations. They're getting ready. Because think about it. It's March. Let's plan the kids' vacation this summer. We're not going anywhere, Dan. We're staying home. We're going to go to the amusement park a couple times and eat, and the kids are going to get to bring all their friends over. I'm hearing stuff like that now. So let me know what you think about this. And, the Veteran Affairs thing, again, I don't want to see anybody lose their job. That's the last thing I want to see. So please don't think I get any glee in reporting this stuff to you guys, because it's the last thing that I do. I'm just blown away at how this is happening right now. Now, 2 things in the news that I think are worth talking about. From a retail standpoint, there's only so much room that stores have. Saks Fifth Avenue owns Neiman Marcus. The Neiman Marcus in Dallas, Texas is closing. And one thing that's interesting, it's a flagship store. It's beautiful. It's huge. It's all this stuff. There's a great story below on this. But as far as from a retail standpoint, when management was interviewed at the Saks company, they said, listen, these deals that the landlord is talking about, they're unacceptable to us. We cannot live with this. We cannot make money doing this. So we're shutting the store down. End of story. And nobody wants to see, an anchor store like a Neiman Marcus or Saks in these high-end areas of Dallas go out of business. But there's nothing you can do about this. It's done. If you're not making the money, if people are not buying, if you go to a rich area and they're not spending the money, it's over. It doesn't matter what you sell. If nobody wants to be open and pay rent and employees and electric bills and insurance and inventory, and I could go on for an hour. Nobody wants that. Now, the one thing that was sent to me by 2 different people, Dr. Marvin and Joseph, sent me a great story. But Joseph hit a home run on this one too, where he got a letter from a law firm. And the law firm talked about how, think about this, what if the insurance situation with Florida was a scam? What if the insurance companies actually hid profits, actually had a problem where they weren't losing money the way that they say they are, hand over fist, and they've just lied to us and hid it in different accounts? Well, Daniel Perez is the comptroller for the state of Florida, and he's convinced. He's like, something's wrong. If you look at these two articles and what that law firm posted, I mean, it is fascinating, guys, because not only are they trying to raise rates, not only are they trying to cancel policies, but what if they were making money this whole time? Wouldn't that would just be, it'd be criminal, it'd be wild, and it would just be like, what's wrong with these guys? State Farm has got such a problem here in California. The reputation is so awful. And I keep getting stories sent to me about how bad they're mistreating company. And I have State Farm insurance too. My agent is fantastic. Do you have hiccups with any insurance company? Yes. But I, I just think that to sit there and hear these stories that these people are actually making money and hiding money, wouldn't that just be criminal? That's a video in itself right there if that's what's happening. But let me know. I'm telling you, if they want to get rid of you, they're going to get rid of you right now. If they want to, not write a policy, they're going to do it. Boaters, people that own boats right now, it's very difficult to maintain, cheap insurance right now. It's difficult. It's horrible right now. And they all talk about it, but everybody wants to go from one, everybody wants to have everything at one place, which you should. But now you've got to do the thing that's a total pain in the A, and that is you've got to go and investigate. Gosh, I got this boat. What's it going to cost me to insure this thing? And that's the problem that people are having right now. So let me know what you think about this. I just think it's wild. But, thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Dr. Marvel, for sending me all this stuff. But this one story, this is wild. If they're actually hiding profits, man, this is the wrong administration to do stuff like that in. I really think that. I'm going to finish this video with this last story, and I love this story. I think that this is fantastic. Out of the New York Post, there was a man named Jason Gilder. Jason Gilder went to Tiffany's in Florida, and he said, listen, I represent an Orlando Magic basketball player. The story does not have the player's name, but they're like, oh, really? Yeah, I'd really like to see some high-end jewelry for his girlfriend. And they're like, sure. So they bring him in back, and the guy does the smash and grab, and he gets a set of 4-carat diamonds, earrings, okay? 4.3 carats each, okay? They're worth $769,000. This guy does the smash and grab and takes off, and then the cops are called and start to, go after him, and he gets arrested for resisting arrest. Only problem is they can't find the diamonds. So what's he say? Hey, because his nickname, Jason Gilder's nickname, is DA, and the first word is dumb, says, hey, are you going to arrest me for what's in my stomach? The guy swallowed the diamonds. And they did an x-ray on him, and sure enough, the diamonds are in his stomach. He could have said, I dropped them, lost them, you know what I mean? But nope, no. They got him arrested, and I don't know who, had to put their hands behind him to collect that, but you can figure that out. Not wild, okay? Anyways, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and onward and upward. You want to get a hold of me, it's hello@iallegedly.com, and hopefully it will not rain anymore, okay? I'll see you real soon. Don't steal diamonds. You still here?